Glorious Monday morning to everyone in the Moments of Grace newsletter community, and happy spring to everyone. You're watching the very first video blog for the Moments of Grace newsletter. I'm hoping to begin including more video and audio offerings on a more consistent basis in order to reach out and be part of this beautiful community that we have going on. This is something that I've been, advised and being called to do for a really long time, but I've had some resistance. There's been some fears about, putting myself, in a video format and, sending it out, in public and on the internet, and it's important to me to walk my talk. So I've been divining the solutions. I've been allowing the transmutations to take place that allow me to be in alignment with my, with my higher self, that expanded version of who I'm here to be, and what you're seeing this morning is the result of that. I use the word transmutation. For those of you who are used to working with me, you will have heard that before. Those of you who aren't, let me just briefly explain the difference between transformation and transmutation. Transformation, which is so often heard as a buzzword in the spiritual and personal development community. Transformation is really about transforming from one shape or form into another and back again, or transforming into many different shapes. So you think of a shapeshifter would be an example of someone who transforms. Transformers, the comic book, the movie characters. Those are a perfect example of transforming. Right? They're a car, they're a robot. They're a car, they're a robot. Right, so it's temporary, and it's a fluid moment. Movement and shifting from one form to another. Transmutation, on the other hand, transmutation is about shifting from one form into another, and having that shift be completed. There's no shifting back. So, for instance, a butterfly, which usually is the power animal symbol that is used along with the word transformation. Butterflies do not actually transform. Butterflies transmute. Caterpillar becomes a butterfly, but he does not go back to being a caterpillar. Right? Once he's a butterfly, a butterfly is a butterfly, a caterpillar is a butterfly. That's it. There's no going back. That's a transmutation. A frog is another species that goes through transmutations from a tadpole to a frog. It doesn't go back to, it doesn't get that tail back. It doesn't. Those are examples of transmutation. So often in our own lives, with our personal spiritual development, we're continually asking for transformations, and there are times when those are absolutely where we need to be, what we need to be asking for, and what we are desiring. But then there are other times when really what we're wanting is transmutations. We want to make that shift, and that's it, right? We want stuff to come up and out. We don't want to, keep dealing with it over and over again. So just something to keep in mind, right? When you're asking, no matter whether it's for you, whether it's for your animals, what part of your life are you asking for transformations when you're wanting to be asking for transmutations? Just play with that and see how that transpires. So. It's been a while since the last newsletter. There's been a lot that's been going on here. We moved into our new space in Cambridge in beginning of December. It's now the end of April. We're just finally starting to get settled. We've been working on the basement a little bit, trying to get a space down there where I can do more video blogging and product creation and perhaps running some small workshops down there. We'll be back onto a beautiful ravine, and I'm so looking forward to, when the weather gets a little bit more consistently warm, of going and spending time back there, and and then recording that so that it's kind of like you're walking through that magical space with me, and as it's communicating with me, it's also be communicating with you. There's so much wisdom. There's so many other, beings out there who, all around us every day, who have so much to share with us, and a lot to communicate. So I'm hoping to begin to bring that to all of you, so that's kind of like, we really are walking the path together. Along with that, there's a lot of changes that are coming as far as the business goes. I'm still doing a lot of interspecies communication work, and continually awed by the power of the messages, the love that both species, human and dog, cat, horse, bird, whatever it is that I'm talking to, have for each other, and the commitment. Love knows no bounds, and love does overcome everything. It's just been an absolute blessing to continue to be part of that work. I just finished teaching an advanced interspecies communication course to a couple of lovely women who are very, very talented, and I'm so excited about their coming journey. I love watching people begin to come into that interspecies work and see the world expand and become magical, right before their eyes. I feel so blessed to be a part of that. In addition to the animal work, I'm continuing to do more and more work with people, doing intuitive consultations and coaching. We've been running a few new courses. I just finished the first ever empowered weight loss course with my friend and colleague Diana Poirier, and to any of the women who are watching this that were part of that program, please know that I am still in awe, and so grateful for your participation, your bravery, how honest and open you were willing to get, and just to see the transmutations from during that 8 weeks was a blessing. In addition, I've also ran a successful Stop the Sabotage course in Toronto, and once again I was just blown away by the revelations and the transmutations of the women that were involved. So thank you so much. It is truly an honor and a blessing to be a part of this journey with you. On the new exciting frontier, I've just started an 8-week program called Empowered Path to Prosperity with my friends and colleagues Simone Elson-Todd and Susan Crossman, and it's all about empowering entrepreneurs to get in touch with that inner essence, with that authentic them, and showing them how to bring that out into the world, which again sort of has been part of the momentum behind starting to really face and work through my stuff and get on film. Already we've just had our first class already. I can see the ahas going off, the shifts taking place. I'm so excited about this part. And along with that, there's been and going to continue to be a number of changes as far as we're getting a new website going. We're going to be beginning to offer new workshops. We're going to start putting together products and home study courses. A lot more sort of interaction and offerings. For those of you who are wondering about meditation, due to insurance issues, we haven't been able to run the meditation out at our regular location. I've been working with some insurance companies to see if I can rectify that, but as of the moment, it's looking like I'm going to need to start looking for another space, at least on a temporary basis. So if you're watching this and you have a space or you know of a space, that would be good for, you know, doing the monthly meditation gatherings, you know, for the next couple of months. Please let us know, and would really, really appreciate that, because I'm so missing that, as I know a lot of you have been telling me that you're missing it also. You know, yeah, something I really look forward to once a month. See what else is going on. Oh, my horse chakra. So some of you who, you know, had the privilege of meeting him while he was still physically here, has really begun, you know, pushing, motivating me to begin refining and rewriting the book that I started a couple of years ago. And part of that is starting by writing out chakra story and putting that also in an audio format. So you can look for that to be accomplished sometime over the next couple of weeks, and I'll get that out to you as soon as you can. If you had the benefit of, you know, of being a part of Chakra's life when he was here physically, you know, what an amazing spiritual master and teacher he became. And if you haven't, then you're in for a real treat. Chakra is a beautiful example of how spiritual masters come in all shapes and forms. And he changed my life, and he's the reason that I'm doing what I'm doing. So in the rest of the newsletter here, you're going to find an article about moving through blocks. This is adapted from the teleseminar that I recently did with Susan and Simone, and there's an audio portion for that that article as well. So if you're not into reading, you know, you can listen. It does talk about, you know, business and entrepreneurs, but the ideas and the concepts and the steps to take in sort of moving through, you know, blocks is the same no matter whether you're running a business, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, you know, we're talking about finances, relationships, whatever it is. So hopefully you'll find some good nuggets in there. You know, dialogue with us, and you know, either on the Christine Riedel Facebook page, and let us know what you thought about that, or you know, on the blog piece itself. What else is in there? We also have I have an upcoming animal communication introductory course coming up May 3rd and 4th. There's still a couple of spaces left for that. So if you're interested in you know, beginning to expand your intuitive abilities and really get to know yourself and the world around you in a much more personal and you know, spiritual, powerful way, then you know, let us know if you have any questions. You know, contact us and we'll answer them. And I'm trying to think what else is in there. I think that is it for now. So I look forward to, you know, talking with all of you soon, and you know, meeting again through you know, through either video, audio, on the phone during a session, in a workshop, you know, or just coincidentally, you know, meeting one another, you know, on an event or even on the street. Take some time for yourself. Remember that today is the best day to begin loving yourself the way you deserve to be loved, because that's the true foundation of prosperity. So have a fabulous rest of the day. Have a fabulous, you know, rest of the week, and I'll be talking with you soon. Blessings to you all. Bye.